Hello. Um, yeah. So yes. Um, we'll just get right to it, I guess. I was hoping this was going to be. We'll get some music in the background to chill it out a little bit. Why isn't it working? Oh no. Well, okay, whatever. I'll fix it while I'm. I was hoping this was going to be a celebratory stream. However, it is not. It is a stream of shame. I did not pass Instrument Checkride. And before I tell the entire story and make my excuses, I do. I own my mistakes. I know what I did. I messed up, and we're gonna get it done. Learning from it, and yeah. So that's that. It's out of the way. Band-aid is off. So now I'll figure out how to get the music on. And then we're just gonna go ahead and go fly. We're gonna go retrain. Oops, where does it sound? Which one is it? No, hang on. And we go out. And oh no, now I've done it. Now do you work? Aha, there we go. All right, yes. Perfect. Okie dokie. So yes, while I'm getting everything configured, I can go ahead and start telling the story. That way, yeah. Especially if there's not a lot of people in here. Then I can just admit it and be done with it rather than, yeah, telling the whole thing to everyone. So we're gonna start from, actually, hang on. I have to get the thing up. Where is it? This thing. And, oh, I should put the approach on the screen, so I didn't think about that. I didn't think about a lot of things with this, but I definitely thought about the name of the place we're flying out of. So we're gonna be flying out of, well, actually, wait, I gotta wait. Sorry, I'm really excited about this part at least. Perfect. Oops. Nope. Yay. Neum. Alright. So, we're getting to Flight Sim. Amazing. Perfect. Here we go. Flight Sim is here. Why is my track IR not working? Well, we'll see if it's proper like. We'll get in. We will. We'll make sure it's working, and then I'll start story time because it's a little bit wild actually. But alas, the ending was not so great, obviously. So we're starting at Deming because it's damn. I went through some other possibilities first, and unfortunately, those did not pan out. So yeah, so we're doing this one. We're doing this one for now. Can you? Sorry, it's not working. Parking. Parking. There it is. Departure. Just shake the mouse. That'll work. Apparently it does. Yes. So I'm just trying to. I'm also very, very tired, so it's gonna be somewhat of a short stream. I assume anyway, so that I can get some sleep. But yeah, so I did my whole thing where I absolutely know what mistakes I made, and I'm, I'm allowing myself. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, like, look at that. Does this work? Okay, so if I get inside the plane, it does not flipping work. I put son of a. All right. So I guess while this re comes up, my bad. I'll go ahead and tell the story. Obviously, I'm all over the place at the moment, but yeah. So I know all the mistakes I did, and this is what happened. So on Monday, so yesterday, it seems like so far away. Yesterday, I'm prepping for a final lesson and oral stuff, whatever, all of that with my instructor. And I get a text from my DP saying, "No hurry, I'm here, but I got some other stuff to take care of." And I text him back, just mortified and terrified, stress level at 1,000. "You told me it was tomorrow," meaning today. And he goes, "Oops, I did." So, and that was, it was like at that moment, yeah. So it was a thing, and I ended up talking to my instructor about it, and we both kind of like, okay, what's gonna be the difference between yesterday, today, or tomorrow, today? Sorry. And again, for a variety of reasons, I should not have gone. Hindsight is 2020, like absolute 2020, but I shouldn't have gone. But I did, because I was trying not to be. I thought it might be good for me because then I wasn't stressing about it. It was just kind of like okay, it's happening now, so we just gotta go. We gotta do it, bang it out, get it done. And I went, and got there, did the oral. Felt a little rough. I had prepped. I felt like I was less prepared. I did. I talked to my instructor about this, but I felt like I was less prepared than for the private, because I was anticipating Checkride for that for a few months before actually ending up taking it. Whereas this one, it came up, it worked out, and it happened, among other reasons. Again, no excuses. I'm just saying, like, this is the stuff. It was definitely a lesson in real life aviation stuff. I guess that's where I'm coming from. So I felt less prepared. I had to look up a bunch of things just to, like, be sure. And I knew where they were without knowing where they were. I knew I bookmarked them. I had no idea which book it was in or which document in ForeFlight it was in. So that was a bit rough. I forgot the whole situation where my plane is in miles per hour versus knots, and such things as that. However, it went fine. Other than that, it was good. Nothing, I guess, nothing too rough or anything. And we got through that, and it was like, all right, briefing the flight and everything. I should have briefed the plates again beforehand, but I was just kind of, again, it was like, I think I was still in shock that I was there already. So I didn't brief the plates beforehand. I didn't look at them. And so we got in the plane, and I think the entire time I felt off. I lacked the situational awareness that I should have had. It just, stuff was not connecting properly. So we started on the cross country, and that was okay. Ended up with some turbulence, but okay, that's fine. Did the unusual attitudes, that was fine. And then we diverted to our approach area, and there was traffic up the wazoo, and it was It was a lot. And there was even we were holding over the VOR, and this charter pilot, I'm pretty sure it's a charter pilot, gives my DPE a number to call, and he gladly took it, and I'm looking forward to hearing about that. And I thought about this. I was like, I really hope to that person who added to my frustration, it's definitely a word because it's exactly how I felt. I hope you consistently leave the master switch on after parking your plane, among other minor and only non-life-threatening and only inconveniencing things, because it just added to everything. Not that, and again, and that's the thing, it was just a mess of everything that eventually led to me busting minimum on my VOR approach. So that's what it was. That's what ended up getting me. And so I just gotta go back and do that. One of the things is I can't remember. I talked to my instructor about this, and I had heard the same thing, that you could use GPS for the VOR approach as long as you're monitoring your second nav. So that was what I had in my mind. That's what we had been practicing. And DP says, nope, we're going to VLOC. And I asked him about it, and I pushed a little bit, but at the time I was flustered, and I wasn't gonna sit there and argue with my examiner, especially when I had everything else to be thinking about, worrying about. So I was like, I've done this, but I've done it in the sim. I know how to track a VOR and everything. But yeah, among things. So what ended up happening is we did the hold. There was so I guess I'll bring up the chart here because it's very similar, I think, to what, it's very similar to what I actually had. So I guess we'll go ahead and brief this like I didn't do beforehand for actual Checkride, which was clearly disastrous. So VOR 26 at Deming K Damn Muni. It is up to date. 108.6, approach course 250, runway length 8,000, touchdown zone elevation 4297. Irrelevant. Missed approach, climb to 5,200, then climbing right turn to 7,000, direct dam vortac and hold. And you know what? We're gonna say that. And oh no, I didn't put it on the screen. I'm sorry. And I actually thought about making this stream not family friendly just so that I could potentially swear, but I'm not gonna give myself that out. We're gonna try and keep it still ladylike tonight. But we're definitely gonna continue calling it dam. Climb to 5,200, then climbing right turn to 7,000, direct dam vortac and hold. ASOS 118.525, blah Unicom 122.8. Hello, how's it going? My stream of shame. Welcome. So we're just briefing the approach we're gonna do. And then we'll get in the plane. So then after the procedure turn, before the procedure turn, do not get below 7,000. Hashtag stream of shame. Yes, I know, it's terrible. Ripped the band-aid off, had to do it, got back on that horse, and I'm sore about it, but yeah. Oh well, I don't know how long you've been here, but I did not pass Checkride. I have to go back and redo the VOR. So that's what we're doing. We're practicing that, and then I'm gonna go sleep, or at least try to. Then we come back from the procedure turn. We can get to 6,000, And the damn VOR is the final approach fix. And then I'll come back to that. So the straight in is 4640. Keep that in mind. And yeah. Yep. So what I did. Okay, so this is what we did. It was slightly opposite. We were holding this way. And I say luckily, but like my instructor and I practice this is holding here and then getting into the outbound for the procedure turn and coming back in. So I had done that. I knew that was coming, and that's not what we're going to end up doing, but when I have to retake it, but so I did that, and I think he vectored me like this and then came back around, and for some reason, I don't know. I have I have theories. Like for some reason I wasn't how am I? An unladylike word. I'm yeah. I'm pissed with myself, honestly. Because of that. So I did. I went and I took Checkride. But I wasn't supposed to take it. I was supposed to take it today. My DP thought it was yesterday. I decided to go anyway. I shouldn't have, and I did. I failed. So, well, it's not a failure. It's a not ready sort of thing. So I have to go back and do one of the approaches. But I am upset about the mistakes that I made, and I'm still sore about it because it was just yesterday, and then yeah. But other than that, how are you? How's it going? Tell me something happy. Yeah. So for some reason on the actual and that's the thing. So I don't remember. He told me to do it VLOC. So I was like, fine, we're gonna do that. And I want to say it was coming in like. And now that I think about it, because I went and. So yesterday I did. Afterwards, I was just ticked to hell at myself. And I thought, if we just went right now, sitting talking with DPE, debriefing in the cockpit of the plane on the ground, if we went and did exactly what we're going to do later on right now, I could go do it right now. But of course, we couldn't do that. So I was like, okay, if we can, since I could have potentially still taken Checkride today instead of yesterday, if he's open, I'm going to go fly with instructor in the morning today and then go get it done with and then be done. And then it's good. But of course I didn't sleep well last night. And then I think it was like a little bit of a shock situation. I think shock and anxiety and stress and everything where it didn't fully kick in until I guess probably around 3 a.m. when I woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. And then I did. I was like, you know what? I'm not. I can go and fly with instructor, but I'm not going to go and do the thing. Even if DP says he's good to go, not going to go do that. So I went and chatted with my instructor. He was really good about stuff, but yeah, it was it was hard. And then we went and flew. We practiced. He signed me off again, but now I'm nervous now. So that's not good. I was all set to go. I was all like, I'm better than this. I could do this. And then now I'm all, oh no, I'm terrible. I do. I feel like I need more practice, but we'll see what happens. So that's why we're practicing now. And that's what we're doing. So yeah, there was, so I was talking to the instructor and he said that we just need to switch to VLOC by the final approach fix, not the initial fix. But and I think that might have been a thing because I think he DP vectored me here and then around. And then, yeah, like I did, my brain was just not firing correctly at all. And I just didn't. It would not register that the VOR was the final approach fix. So I stayed high. And then I realized and I started dive bombing. Kind of. I didn't pass like the 1,000-foot thing. Oh no, I'm messing with my rudders. I didn't pass the 1,000-foot thing. The 1,000 feet per minute. But I did, and I was watching my altimeter. It was coming up on it, and he said something about the missed approach point, and I hyper focused, and all of a sudden he grabs the yoke. I look back at the altimeter, and I'm 200 feet below minimums, and I was like, no, because I did. I don't bust the minimums, but that's what happened, and it was an absolute eye-opening, vivid, hard lesson learned in IRL situations. Because yeah, if circumstances had been different, if any of the things that went wrong, if even one of them hadn't gone wrong, I would have been fine. If I had fixed it when I had the chance, I would have been fine. If I had gone missed approach instead of dive bombing and then like completely blowing past, it would have been fine. But I didn't. And that's what happens. I'm still ticked about it, but yeah, that's how it is. So this is what we're doing. We're flying from, shoot, I went to the wrong place. Hang on. We're not supposed to be here. Where is it? Well, I guess I'll show it on here. So we're coming from somewhere called Hacienda Sur Luna. And I think that's, from what I remember of mi español, Hacienda was like a dwelling thing. I looked it up and it was said farm specifically, so we'll go with that. Sur Luna, so farm under the moon sort of a thing. I think. I don't know. I could be absolutely wrong. So we're coming from around here, and we're gonna come right up here, and we're gonna turn on, and I'm gonna do it completely VLOC from the initial approach fix because I do not remember. I don't remember whether I was supposed to VLOC by the final approach fix or yeah. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come back around. We're gonna do it right, low approach only, and then we might do a couple of more, which is what we did today in the real plane, and then we will fly back to Hacienda del Sur. Hopefully. So yeah. So that's the plan. But yeah. So climb 5,200, right turn 7,000, direct to damn Vortac, and we're just gonna re-intercept, go around again, and do it. So yeah. So that's what we're doing. It's a little bit dry, a little bit whatever, but it's what I gotta do. Stream of shame. Right there. Okay. So now we will put that back. And we will put ourselves into the correct... I have a little nav map up. Excellent. Okay. We're going to put ourselves into the correct... correct airport. Oh, and again, I'm wiped emotionally and physically. So I'm gonna try and do my best here. But we'll see. This is not where I'm going. Not K-Dam. We're going to, was it NM78? November Mike 78. Yes! Nailed it. So and it's technically private, so technically we don't have to make our calls, but I'm going to, and hopefully not dox myself in my state. What is this? Luna landing. Oh, well, how close is that? And why don't I have that on my chart? Huh. Well, I think we're still gonna do this. That's a long time though. So maybe we will just do this one over here. Although that one's, I think this one is like closer to what I'm actually going to be doing. So we're just going to do it like that. Okay, so yeah, so here's where we're going. So, not Columbus. So we'll start here, I guess? Question mark? Oh, no. We don't want to start in the air, thanks. Delete departure. Starting there. All right. And we go. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and do it exactly how I'm gonna do it there. Hopefully nail it. And then yeah. Oh. And I'm gonna set it for. I'm not sure what I want to set it for. So it's minimums are 4640. 4640. So 4700, or should I just do the 4640? Oh, it do be dark though. There. Live weather. We're going to do exactly what the stuff is there at K Dam. Kind of want to see it roll in. Noom. Oops, wrong one. Oh shoot. Oh no. Noom. And we're going to do it. I cannot remember. Shoot. I have to. There it is. Now. Oh no. Temperature is 29 Celsius. 84 Fahrenheit. Perfect. 84. 3005. 3005. 30.05. Perfect. And then now we need the cloud layer, which is here. Altitude, and we're gonna do the 4640. So because I guess I want to be able to see it. That grass is very blue. But I also don't want to see it. I kind of want to like first go around. We're going to try that. We're going to try that and see what happens. I think that's all. So I'm going to get there. Well, actually, I'll do it like so I get over to my home airport on the day of, and I get there and I do everything the way that I'm supposed to. We turn on the switch, pitot tube, nav lights, beacon, taxi, and landing lights. Oops, wrong. Flaps go downward. And we go outside the plane and we check the plane. Deplane, and I'm pretty sure they're working. It's kind of bright out. Why? That's why. Sorry. We're gonna watch the clouds roll in because I forgot to do this. Cloud layer. Coverage is whoomp. Oh, that's terrifying. Density is whoomp. Sorry. It's one of those evenings. Did the thing, check the thing. Oh, well, now we can actually see the lights. check, check, check. Amazing. Um, yeah. Check the fuel we're going to fill up before we go. And we're good. Then we boop, 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 boop. Grasp the pitot tube, feel that heat, turn it off. And I feel like I actually should start grasping it before turning it on and like to have that difference in temperature. Because I do, I like today when I went to go pre-flight, it felt, I don't know, I could almost make the argument that the sun made it hot, but I don't know. So that's that. Then we go and we check our hello, very close. Excuse me, I'm pre-flighting. So static port, vents, pitot tube, drain hole, stall horn, fuel vent, tire, fuel, aileron, flap, baggage door, antennas, elevator, trim tab, rudder, antennas, flap, aileron, other fuel, tire, vents, oil, fuel, leading edge of the propeller, alternator belt, exhaust, air intake, nose wheel. Good. Okay, then we unshock. We pull the plane out. We fuel it. Neum. Neum. And then we jump to here where we're going to go take finish Checkride. So we do our walk around. We make sure the chocks are out. Everything looks good. Hello. We wiggle the aileron and control surfaces, so we make sure the control lock's not still in. Tire, antennas. Looking good. Everything's good. Amazing. Excellent. Perfect. All right, we're good. Final walk around, and we're in. Hobbs time. Fuel's on both. Circuit breakers. Ba-da-la-da-la-da-la. No talking during takeoff and landing. Seatbelts on at all times. Exits out the doors to the left and right. For now, make sure they're shut and locked. So I did. I told myself, I'm not gonna and it was a little warmer. Was it just yesterday? Yesterday, and I did. I tucked us in. I was like locked. Make sure they're shut and locked. But then we had to back taxi down the runway. So he's like, I'm gonna get some fresh air in here. So he opens his door, and he didn't try to trick me, but I did make like at the end he shut it and locked it himself. But I made sure and everything, and yeah, and apparently, and that's the thing, is like I was worrying about not all the wrong things, but the approaches I wasn't. I was not worried about any of the approaches except the circling one, and I ended up doing that one after I busted and I knew that I had failed. And I ended up doing the circling, which is the one I was most nervous about, and it went fine. I mean, it could there were things that I would have done better, but at least I didn't do anything that was having to redo it again. So, and it was a straight into a 360 turn. So that was new, and it worked out fine. So, anywho, yeah, did the passenger brief, seat track back and lock, chicken, and then avionics are off, autopilot's irrelevant, carb heat is off. And he might just be jumping right in the plane, so we won't have to prime it. I don't know what we're doing. We probably have to do paperwork. So yeah, so probably priming. We'll prime it. We'll do that. I have to do a whole nother IACRA now to add up all my hours again. It's such a chore. Lesson learned. Get Checkride done the first time, and then you don't have to do the paperwork again. Primed it. Mixture's full. Beacon is on. Throttle slight. Brakes. Check left and right, in front and back. Clear prop. And then we Master switch. Oops. I should turn that blue thing off, but I forget. Zoom. Make sure it doesn't really go over 100. Then we turn our avionics on. Yay! Which is our Garmin. So we put our frequencies in. So we're just gonna immediately put our damn VOR in. It's just a view. Oh, it is a VOR. Yes. So it's 106.6. I'm sorry, wait, what? Wow, it's 108.6. Because I can read. Oh my god. Again, I apologize in advance. I'm completely wiped and out of it. And that's the perfect time to be practicing approaches that I missed on Checkride. Yeah. And then we would put... first we would put Hacienda del Sur in. As well as Deming. Hacienda del Sur traffic and Deming traffic. Not gonna say damn traffic. It's Deming traffic. We're gonna hope for the best. So yes, not in yet, so we'll leave that. That's fine. We'll mixture out a little bit. So nav, taxi. I'm just trying to do it from memory, cause yeah. Do the thing. Got the ATIS, AWAS, altimeter. So we will check the... We'll see if we can check the METAR for Deming. Oh, I can't. Sorry. Okay, so I'll just read the METAR for Deming. Deming weather. K Dam. The 21st at 0153 Zulu. Automated 190 at 4. We're just doing a low approach, so we're not gonna worry about it. 10 statute miles, broken at 12,000. Temperatures 28, dew point 13, altimeter 3005. Aha! I did change the altimeter in the weather. I didn't change the altimeter on the plane, which is a problem. Ugh. Yep, okay. Pretty sure that's good. Alright, 3005. So that should be 4,170. How much did I mess this up? Oh, it's because is it because it's not because it's that warm, is it? No. Oh, that's why. That's why, because we're doing the pressure over elsewhere. So, all right. So, yeah, that. We're gonna leave that. So we should remember that though, that we are a good. When we come back and land here, we'll be doing it visually. So we'll do it proper then. Okay. So yeah, so that's fine. Altimeter, the thing, got the weather, amazing. All right, run up. I did the same thing today because, again, it's terrible. I have no idea. Oh, and I am gonna use my ForeFlight because I do have my ForeFlight, and to be honest, Not that it was a contributing factor. Actually, and shoot, hang on. We got to do our GPS first. Here's the thing. Where's the thing? GPS is here. Excellent. And there. And there. And here. Alright, so we're going to... We're good. GPS is currently in date. If I can't redo it by the 6th, I have to update it. Half left, half up, out of view. Excellent, amazing. Then there's that stuff, which is cool, but we don't use it. Do not use for navigation. All right. Options. We're gonna immediately initialize position because otherwise it gets confusing. So we are at. We're gonna go K-Dam just because. I am pleased with my choice of airports for this, and I'm really glad that it had a workable VOR for this, because I'm gonna. It helps. Swearing helps the pain, but I'm still a lady, so. All right. Flight plan. And guess what we get to do? We get to go direct and not have to worry about replugging anything in or, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so flippin' tired. I'm so sorry. I'm like, eyes are struggling to stay open. All right, here we go. Sorry if that was frightening. Just gigantic eyes. Okay, damn. And we're just gonna go like that. We're not gonna put in the NM 78, whatever, activate. Procedure, we select our approach. VOR 26, vectors, no, we're going to damn. And we're gonna activate it immediately. Because that's where we're going. That's the wrong button. Activate. Amazing. And yeah, we're doing the procedure turn. We're doing everything exactly how it's going to show us, except I'm going to be in VLOC mode. So we're going to GPS. I assume he'll let me know when he wants me to VLOC it. Otherwise, I'll probably ask him. Once I get into re-get into contact, figuring out when or whatever, I have to ask him some other questions, but yeah, I'm gonna get all the info that he will allow me, and we're gonna do it right. I'm gonna get it done, and I will take my instrument rating with my tail between my legs. Yeah, and then we're doing the thing. So I'm gonna try. Did I make like a tiny? Did I make a tiny GPS somewhere? I thought I made a tiny GPS somewhere. Alright, never mind. Well, I want to have it up because I do want that to be like a thing. So I'll try to... So I'm gonna... Sorry, I'm trying to figure things that didn't work at all. I want to remind myself, so I'm gonna try and keep it up here. Okay. We'll be good there. Alright, here we go. Yeah. We're good. I think. So yeah, I guess I can't... Well, I can see my preview, I guess. We're good. Never mind. Sorry, all over the place. That's what I need is... first, I need... I didn't do the winds! I'm sorry, I didn't do the winds. I gotta do the winds. That was frightening. Winds! The winds! The wind layer. Which is up here. That's why. I want the... like there-ish? I don't know. So it winds at 3,289 feet. What's the elevation for where we're going? 4,314. Touchdown zone is 4,297. Uh-oh. Nah! It's nearly perfect. We're leaving it there. Wind is not there. 190 at 4 knots. And we don't care because we're not actually landing. Okay, so we're taking off from, I think it's just an east-west runway. I gotta find out, because it's a private strip here. Yeah, it's east-west. But it is asphalt, though. So, it goes this-ish way. So it must be over there. Oh, we're gonna hope for the best. And again, being... I mean, it's probably terrible, but I didn't take the parking brake off again. You cannot re-chalk from inside the plane, so we'll just go with that. Is it this way? Oh, it's a plane. Is this just the runway right here? Oh, shoot. I didn't realize it was the runway. That's okay. We're gonna just turn around and go back to the hold short line. That doesn't exist. And do our run up. Windsock. And it looks kind of like, I don't know, from here it looks like it's pointing down this direction, and we'll see what happens. It's a 4,800 foot runway, so we should be good. Okay. Yes. Apologies. Alright, brakes are set, fuel's on both, trim for takeoff. The things, the flight controls are free and correct. Pretty sure I checked the flight controls twice today because I was like, yeah, I'm so paranoid now. Gauges, good. DG, good. Gonna have to get the VOR in the air, make sure to identify it again. And yeah, at least didn't forget that. Yeah. Primer is in and locked. Mixture is best power. All right, and then we 1700. And then we mag 1, watch that drop back. 2 over, watch that drop 2 back. Carb heat goes out, watch that drop and back. Ammeter, vacuum, oil pressure, temperature, looking good. Idle closed. And back up. Awesome. All right, Hacienda del Sur traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 departing. Hang on. Think before you you push. So it's 190. So take off 190. 190. So we take off east, and you know what? We're not back taxi. We'll just see what. We'll see if we got enough power for this. We're a little Cessna. It's okay. Did all the things. All the things are did. And yeah, here we go. Yeah. So sorry. Hacienda del Sur traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 departing runway east to the north. Hacienda del Sur. And we're getting up to 4,500. Yep, and this was the proper runway. Excellent. Okay, we're not just getting up to 4,500. We can get up to... We gotta get up to like 8,500, I think. Oh, we got our thing, but we're not looking. That was around like a 42, so then... Oops, stop. Actually, no, we're gonna keep it there. And then we're gonna go like so. And maybe this was the worst place to choose. Because, unless I'm messing things up, we are not climbing very well. And we direct to, and we will actually do this thing. Because, you know, why not? We can keep turning. There. Alright. Am I even gonna be able to get up to altitude? Oh no. Oops. I guess we're climbing. Not that fast though. Oh god. Trim button is a wall. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. And we're continuing to at least 7,000. We're going slightly... Actually, we're going slightly... Ah. Hey. Oh no, we're not... Oh god. I did not think about this. I did not think this through at all. You know what? We're going gently. We can do a slow climb. We're just gonna trim it a little bit. Just a little bit, just a smidge. We'll go 7, you know what, we're just gonna go 7,500 because that works. And I don't know if he's gonna make me redo the, like, talking to ATC and stuff. Or if we're just gonna, like, go do the approach and be done. So I don't know. But then again, I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be prepared for, so. Turning. And we're on our way. So, oh, I can put the approach up on the screen. Small web. There it goes. All right. Alright, so we're on course, but we need to get back onto... And again, it may not look like it, but especially when I'm banking that far.
Destination ASOS is 118.525.
Thank you, Forklight. We would get the ASOS, or AWAS, or whatever it is that we have over there. And we would not land anyway. And then we would first identify the flippin'. I cannot hear it. Well. If it isn't the usual. Hide a GA panel and a gray wall of blech. Well, it is probably the final time. I did at some point want to do the instrument training on the MSFS with the G1000. That kind of looked interesting, but I don't know. I'm still a little sore. So yeah, if it wasn't if you weren't here and if it wasn't obvious from like title and stuff, I did not pass Checkride. I have to go back and do a VOR approach. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're practicing and hoping for the best, trying to stay awake. And then I need to make lifestyle changes so I can sleep more. Yeah. So how's it going? Apart from the gray wall of bleh. And that's what we're gonna do. So after the gray wall of bleh, we're gonna do the procedure turn. We're gonna check, see where we are. See it. Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna work out with the ceiling that I gave it. And we're coming up, so nose down. And yeah, and we're going to, once we come back, so I'm doing it like we're gonna do it once I go redo. We left from a place that's a roundish as far from, so yeah, so what happened at Checkride was we took off from his home airport. Gosh darn the stupid trim wheel and everything else. Power back. Took off from his home airport. So I flew out there, took off from there, and then that's a little fast. That's a little bit fast, you stupid flippin' trim. Runaway trim, runaway trim. And now we're oscillating. Excellent. Exactly what I need. I don't have this much trouble in the actual plane. Just want to say that part went fine. So we took off from his home airport, and then we went over to another airport, did the ILS VOR, and then GPS back into, trying not to dox myself, his home airport. And there was a lot of stuff, a lot of things, and eventually it ended with me busting the MDA on the VOR. And so yeah, then we did the circling. I decided to continue, did the circling, which I was the most worried about, back into his home airport, and it was fine. It went fine. I was the most worried about that, and yeah. So that's why I worry all this is what I had to tell my instructors. This is why I worry all the time about everything, because whenever I don't worry about something, that's the thing that ends up messing me up. Ah well. It was a major learning experience, and just in general wild. It was a day and 2 days. So you're on my side. Good, thank you. You believe in me? Thanks. I'm proud. Thank you. I almost want to pause so I can like read it properly. How much I've learned, an opportunity to focus with additional oversight. Right, yeah, a good way to learn. It definitely was a learning experience, and I am taking it that way. So yeah, definitely. Be learning with the ticket or without it, right. So I'm learning, that's the most important thing. Exactly. And it really did show me a variety of things, but just how easily, like how a lot of different things can snowball. And if even one thing that went on hadn't been there, I probably could have made it. But because all of the things were there, it just, I messed up. So getting that experience and that understanding was incredibly eye-opening. What now? Hang on. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. I have to do some flight planning that I didn't do before. Hang on. 500. What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, damn. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh god. Yeah, so I didn't have to deal with this on a Checkride. We need to climb. And again, I did not flight plan, and the only reason, so we're going to, I'll stick it in because it amuses me. Here we go, and don't take that out of context. We're going to K Dam, so yeah, that's that. So, and I did not realize that there are mountains in the middle of this, so we're gonna keep climbing. Once I unpause it. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. We're gonna see how bad this is. I don't want to move my clouds, but I want to. So 4,600 is where we were at. Let's see how screwed we are, or how screwed we were. Oh god. I mean, it's not terrible. Question mark. Oh, kind of want to see what happens. That's a terrible attitude to have, but yeah. Then again, where's my what on earth? What was that? Gonna drop out of the sky when I go out of active pause. Yeah, probably. That's gonna be fun. What is happening? I hear things. I would like to understand the things. Okay. So cloud layer. I need to redo my cloud layer, and we're just gonna keep on with this terrible altitude. And we're gonna bring this up to, like, I don't know, lots and lots. There we go. There it is. Why didn't it? Okay, we're fine. This is fine. That's terrifying. Okay. Now we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, shoot. Nope, we got this. Push down and pull up. Pulling up. Oh god. Oh god. Not too far, not too far. Oh god. We're supposed to be practicing one thing and one thing only. So yeah, we're gonna try and get up a little bit higher until we can get onto the approach. Maybe that's F-mod of me being in my own slipstream. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Alright, we need to get back on course. We're gonna get back on course. And then we're gonna do this right. Gonna keep trying to creep up a little bit. Give ourselves a little bit more room in the mountains that I did not think of. Alright, we're gonna go. Oop, I need to get this back on. Okay. And now we're gonna get back on the line. Recapture that radial. It's going a little fast. Alright. Okie dokie. We had a little snafu there. And I think we can just end there, hopefully. Recapturing the snipe. Oy, come on. Okay. Rawr. Gentle, gentle. Pressure. Pressure. Okay, we're gonna let it come back down to 8,000. Gently, gently. And then we tried identing it for the love. Oh, that's why. Oop. Okay, so we got it idented. So we can shut it off. We can for the love. Okay. We'll get it hopefully properly trimmed out so that we can get a good approach. All right, and we're going to Deming traffic. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We're going to be turning to, I need my plate up. Getting back on altitude. Ah, shoot. And in advance, I apologize for any unladylike words that may come out. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I'm trying to continue being ladylike. However, it's gotten very close a couple of times. So we're going like that. And, oh gosh. So, I'm gonna go insane. So yeah, so and again, there were a lot of things that threw me off. One of which was I can't remember if he mentioned it on the ground. But we were in the air, we were flying, we were gonna do the VOR, and he mentioned putting it in VLOC. And I questioned, and I said, even if I'm monitoring, because I made sure I had my GPS set, and I had my nav too for monitoring purposes. And he said, nope, we gotta have 3 different types of equipment, so you gotta do it in VLOC. And so I thought that was wrong. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't gonna press it because I already had other stuff I was thinking about, and he's the examiner, so technically he can kind of do what he wants-ish, question mark? I don't know. So I do. I think it like it was one of many contributing factors. So that's what we're also practicing. So I'm gonna go over that. So I don't know if he's going to tell me. My instructor said he's just gonna do it before the final approach fix, which definitely could be now that I rethink about it. And we need to watch that we're getting. We need to watch that we're getting close to the VOR, so we need to pick a flippin' heading, get on it, and be good with it. So if he tells me to switch to a V-loc like before the initial approach fix, that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna kind of do that. And I guess we'll just kind of do this speed. Oh my god. Oh, because oh, you know what? There we go. I kind of forgot the whole like put the mixture in the mountains. So we need to get back on our north heading. Oh. Sorry, we're coming up on the thing. I'm gonna read that in a little bit. I'm gonna do the one approach, and then, gosh darn it, now I'm all messed up because I put the mixture in. Get back on our heading. And we're coming up, so we're going to 070. Heading 070, we'll start our timer and we'll follow the thing out. Yes, this is correct. We're gonna intercept. Power back a little bit. We're trending in. Don't go too much. So now we start gently bringing her back. Nope, not that much, not that much. On the outbound, we can stay above 7,000. So we could descend. Gently, gently, gently. Now we're getting way too far. Especially on the unprotected side. Oh god. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. That's it. Watching our time. Okay. Getting it back in. Watching our time. We're gonna head out to 25 degrees. Alright, so 25 degrees. And now we're going to put it in for 250. 25 degrees is what we're on right now. We're getting down to 7,000. And we're putting this on 270. timer. Okay. For the love. Okay. Run 2.5, check our timer. 47 seconds. Minute. Coming back around to 205. 7,000, then we'll get down to 6,000 once we start trending back in. So we will. We'll aim for 205, and we'll just get it back in. Make sure we don't bust altitude. Coming down pretty fast. Just watching that. Keep the standard rate turn in 205, 205. All right, and we power up. Keep that turn coming in. Not too much. 205. Right there. Almost. Stop oscillating. 205. Watch that needle, make sure we're where we need to be. Yes, we are. 7,000. Please stop oscillating on me. I messed it up. Further advanced, I'd like to apologize that a pilot is apologizing for a language and IMC in a Twitchy simulator on a platform called Twitch, which Checkrides also give you a Twitch. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love it. For the love, the dumbest flipping. So, my brain transposed. And you know what? You know what I think I need to do? I'm just gonna take the track off of ForeFlight. Because I'm trying to read the map. I didn't think that I had this problem, but I'm trying to read the map. And, there's stuff in the way. So, alright. So yeah. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna salvage it. We're not that far off. We still got a turn yet, but, so 250, not 270. So our, what's the word? Our opposite radial is 70. Our reciprocal. And, I dyslexically, mixed the two. So we are on our inbound turn now, and so we have to do all of the things. So just, so carb heat goes out. Mixture at best power. I guess I don't know how to do that and we can be descending. So you know what? Throttle out. Pitch down, keep turning, and we're going to what's it? The technical term. So we can get down to 6,000 by the VOR. I feel like I could still hear the VOR. Can we still hear the VOR? I can't tell. We're getting down to 6,000. Not going over. Shoot, actually, hang on. In here, I actually need the approach because that's my DME. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. And fixing. We fixed. Now we don't want to go too far the other flipping way. I promise I don't actually have this much trouble in the actual plane. Apart from procedurally, apparently. When I didn't before. Okay, power is where it needs to be, although again, I don't know if that's... And we're getting closer to the VOR, so we need to get a heading and stick to it, powering up so we don't blow past. Okay, so we're good there, not that far. Okay, and no, we're good there. Can you freaking not? And we're gonna hold that. Nope, we are. We're gonna get directly over to 250. And our minimums are 4460. I'll have to look. 4640. Good to know. We're getting close to the VOR, however, we do need to fix a little bit. It's a little much, so we'll go back over. We are getting close to the VOR, so we don't want to chase it. Hold that heading. Holding that heading. There's the flip. Now we get down to 4640. No! That's okay. Now we just have to continue flying our heading. You know what? And we're gonna dive it. The approach that we did today to retrain me was a very dive and drive. Like you're basically just dropping in. And he said, instructor said it's almost dangerous. So we're getting down to 4640. We're getting back on whatever. I don't know what happened with our cloud cover, but okay. Getting down to 4640. And then we're getting back on our heading. 4640, so we'll come up on 4700.
500.
Thank you for flight. now we just gotta watch for 1.8 miles. So we just hold this for 1.8 miles while keeping on our heading, pretending we don't see things. Bring power back. Watch that heading. Get back down because clouds. Re-intercept that heading. And I see things that I shouldn't be seeing.
Short final runway 26.
Thank you, for flight. Half mile. Keep at it. 0.3. 0.2, 0.1, and going missed. Climbing straight to 50. Ooh. 200, and then right turn to 7,000. Agree, should focus only on the instruments in the chart. For flight is there as an aid with information and awareness, but if it distracts you from flying right, may need to remove it for a while until you focus on and faith in the instruments is stronger, so it's not a distraction. Don't know what you're talking about, just throwing it out there. No. And that's the thing is, I didn't think I ever had a problem with for flight, but I don't, like, there were so many things that I don't know what happened. Can you keep climbing for the left? I did. I chose like the worst place because I don't fly in the mountains. But that's okay. This is fine. We're okay. So we're gonna try one more, do it right, and then, well, actually, hang on. We're gonna do 360. We're gonna come back and intercept our intercept. We're gonna fly it in like we would from, and hang on, because that didn't work. We broke out at 6,000. So what happened to our cloud layer? So yeah, so I don't know what happened. Sorry, I'm gonna quick. So 6,000 and 4,600 is 1,400. So what? 14 is 3,200. I don't know why, but okay. I think another thing, like, I think it was one. I'll admit, I should have looked at the plates again. I'll keep flying, sorry. I should have looked at the plates before we got into the plane. But again, I had so many other things on my mind, like a variety of things on my mind, that it didn't. I was like, okay, I have read charts before. I have brief charts in the plane. I have specifically briefed them on the fly, haha, for such moments like that. So like, I didn't even think about briefing it on the ground for some reason. And oops. So sorry, we're gonna go re-intercept. Yes. Flying this way. And then, yeah, it was a show. Since I can't say it because it's unladylike. Yeah, it was a thing show. It was a that show. And there were a variety of things I could have done better, and that I did do and I didn't do. And I think one of the things was that there was so much traffic. I said earlier, again, so much traffic. So I think there were all sorts of planes bopping around on my flight. So I honestly, I thinking about it now, I probably shoulda, coulda taken it off. I should have taken the traffic off because I'm not supposed to be doing that. And then there was a thing. There were a lot of people talking, a lot of people trying to get in, get out. I honestly, I'm not even sure because I was just trying to focus on Checkride. I know, like, I need to do, like, both, but it's also Checkride. So, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people talking. And then DPE asked me if I saw somebody on the radar. And I was just like, on one hand, I'm like, I want to be cooperative, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here already flustered and stuff. Aren't you supposed to be watching? Don't you have radar? But it was like, it was a close plane and everything. And then I guess I'll tell, we were holding over a VOR near an airport. And this, I believe it was a charter pilot, all of a sudden calls us up, aircraft holding over the VOR. When you have time, I'm going to give you a number to call. Okay. And my DP's like, all right, he's ready to go. And so they're doing that whole thing. Like, he's getting the number down. He's writing it down. He's looking forward to calling. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so now that's another thing that I'm like, okay, are we doing, is something happening that I'm not, like, okay. It was just on top of everything. There was that whole thing. And that guy can go do things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was, so again, the moral of that tirade was, I think there was a lot of stuff on the screen and it was blocking stuff out from me, and like just mentally I wasn't able to, pick things out that I should have. But yeah. Hello, how's it going? Sorry, I was just, ranting about stuff. My bad. Welcome to this, again, unladylike term for trying to figure out a way to say unladylike things without saying unladylike things. Actually, we are going to go up to 7,500. He was likely trying to check if I was too easily overloaded and if I was able to prioritize tasks when tasks saturated. It definitely could have been, I guess. But also, like, the traffic that he was looking for was yellow and plus 900 from us. So it was pretty close. So I think he was actually trying to find it, but he couldn't. And then that was the plane that called us up and was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a number to call. And I'm looking forward to hopefully hearing about that conversation. 'Cause it would have been kind of funny if I wasn't already so, like I said, earlier, frustrated. We're going about northish, so I need to intercept the radial. Going on a direct track back to the VOR, and we're gonna redo that. And I think just one more time, because I'm exhausted. But, and then we're gonna fly back to, in VFR in beautiful conditions. We might even do it a night flight just to kind of chill out. So yeah, that's the plan here. Hello! I have to look. We're gonna go like this. Let's see, hello, how's it going? Raid, thank you, STW222 for the raid. Hello, everyone. How was your stream? What were you doing? Let me know. We're practicing VOR approaches. And I'll admit, it's a stream of shame. Yeah, it's my stream of shame. I did not pass instrument check ride. I actually fly better. in an actual plane, so please don't take this flying to be what I did on Checkride, but still, I did. I messed some stuff up, made some mistakes, and we're fixing them. So I just have to do the one more approach, and then I'll be good. So yeah, anyway, trying to survive? Yeah, I feel that. Am I flying in a storm? No, I'm flying in IMC. I'm trying to, yeah, so this is simulating foggles, I guess, for me, because I don't know a better way to do it. I tried putting the foggles on, and it was just, it didn't work. Flew GA on Batsim, nice, with a big group flight. Then you took out the Piper Arrow on some practice pattern work, and then some practice ILSs, nice. How did it go? All right, we're getting close to the VOR, so we don't want to do the thing. However, actually, sorry, sorry, I do need to put my procedure in here so that I have DME, because I'm using ForeFlight for DME, because that's, yeah. That's how we roll. I have to clear this, and then I have to do it. And then we'll procedure. And direct 2. Amazing, okay. OMG foggles are, I have to see what the things are. Distracted, nice, okay. With you, yes. Foggles are a real thing, yes. Thought old mate was lying before. Oh no, oh no. Hang on, you know what? I'll see if I can show you my foggles. I tried to get the white pair. Yes, definite distract. Sorry. Aren't they so stylish and fashionable? They're excellent. Yes. I don't like them very much. They are, I don't know, they're still questionable. So yeah, so this is what the instrument students wear. But again, like I said, I tried to get the white ones because a little bit more stylish, but they were on back order for a long time, so I was like, screw it, get the yellow ones. Didn't matter. So yeah. So there's the foggles. Piper technically can't fly an ILS with AP, so yeah, can fly it. Oh yeah, my instruments training, I don't have autopilot at all. It is, I mean, it's normal for me, but I would like some autopilot. That would be lovely. Yes, absolutely real. As a pilot, does that happen often? Does what happen often? Flying in the clouds? Not at the moment because, like I said, I am not currently instrument rated, unfortunately. One more approach, and then I will be. However, I will not be flying in the clouds until I have more actual IMC practice. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot to put Chicken back. This is Chicken. He's my mic stand. He's my co-pilot as well. So thank you for that. I apologize for forgetting my mic. And now I have to center track IR. Oh no, I need to, my mouse. Oh no. My mouse got all wonky. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so there, and then we'll get back on track. I'm so sorry. I'm also, again, exhausted. It's been a whirlwind of a couple of days. No. What? No. Shoot. Hang on. Camera. Reset position. Hello, thank you. I have to look again. Aviator Chris, thank you for the follow. Thank you for putting up with me on the stream of shame. And my tired exhaustion, stressy shenanigans. Okay, missed my answer. Which answer? As a pilot does, sorry. Embigo92, thank you for the follow, and again, thank you for putting up with me in stream of shame. Yes. Missed my, the cloud answer? So no, currently, because, like I said, I am not currently instrument rated yet. I have one more approach to do. So yeah, so it and then once I actually get my instrument rating, I'm not going to be flying in the clouds. I need more actual IMC time to get comfortable with it. So yeah, so it's just kind of going through the motions. Did you hear, fellow instrument student? Yes. And I did not. It's honestly, it's a tale. I was supposed to have instrument check ride today. I get a text from my DPE yesterday saying, "No hurry, I'm here, but I have other stuff to do." And so I was like, "What did I do?" I didn't. I know that he told me today, and I told him that, and he's like, "Oops, I actually did. I did forget, or I did mess that up." But then me and my instructor were talking, and we're like, I could just go. I shouldn't have gone, but I went anyway, and I messed some stuff up, and I have to go back and do the VOR approach. And then I'll be instrument rated. So where are you on your training? Hit Control Tab to recenter the mouse. Thank you. Control Tab. I will hopefully remember that for next. Control Space. Okay. Hopefully remember that for next time. I probably won't. Control Space. Control. Oh, because I'm controlling the space. I like it. I will hopefully remember that now. Stream of Shame. I know. Yes. I thought about not doing it tonight, and I was like, I have to rip the Band-Aid off and just own up to it. Scared of flying because you think every time you're in the air, your life is in the hands of one person. It freaks you out. So are you one of those? Do you not fly then? So you're not a pilot in real life? Because I have heard that people have that problem, but then they're okay with actually just being a pilot because then they're the one in control. So, and flying's a lot of fun, so I would recommend it. So you just sim though, maybe? You just completed all your required hours check ride prep now. Excellent, awesome, good luck. Yeah. If you want any tips from the failed student, I don't know. I assume that you've seen like the videos, the mock check rides and stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna get onto the approach and we'll do it and we'll go. But yeah. So all of the what are they called? Like the mock check rides. The Aviation News Talk one is good. The one guy, was it? I want to say it's like Andy Muniz. It's like an old one, and then the Leslie something. That's another old one too. So like they have a lot of good information on it. And depending on your DP, you you'll have different stuff, obviously. But yeah, you fly your own prop, but no. What does that mean? I'm sorry. I'm actually very new to the aviation stuff, so I didn't know what that means. I'm sorry. Speaking of actual, your last flight, you got 2 hours of actual. Whole different experience in Foggles for sure. Right, and I have been trying so hard to get. I wanted to get the IMC stuff in, and it hasn't been working. And I really don't like the Foggles because it does give that peripheral stuff a little bit, and it's just. It's a thing. So excellent, awesome, and how'd it go? Was it okay? Failure is only a stepping stone to success. I know. It still makes me sore though, because I'm better than that. And it was a lot of different mistakes, and it was the snowball sort of situation. So yeah, and I'm gonna get over it. It's just very fresh right now. Unless I'm flying a plane. Right, and that's my other thing where I'm not letting myself accept that yet, because I busted minimums on my VOR. So if that would have happened in real life, I would have died. So yeah, so that it's that whole thing. Luckily it happened when we weren't going to, but yeah, still. I'm ticked at myself. It wasn't bad at all, actually. Mainly it's just bumpy, clear air with the Foggles. Right, okay. And that's the thing, is because it's bumpy, and I manhandle the plane. I over control a lot, so I'm always trying to like adjust things. Hello. Thank you. My thing's not coming up, but thank you. Whatever that was, I don't know what happened. I think it was a follow, but I couldn't see who it was. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bumpy. Oh, sorry, Bumpy versus Clear Air with Poggles. Right. But yeah, I knew what I meant. Right, yeah. But again, I'm very, very brain mushy. So, like, I'm just, things are, yeah, right now. Which is a perfect time to practice flying. So, okay, I'm very sorry. We are at, if you guys are interested in following along, we are at K-Dam. It's very fitting for today. Kilo Delta Mike November. The thing is on the screen. STW22 just followed me. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the raid too. Thank you, and thank you for letting me know. How's it going? Hi, welcome. You thought motocross was bad. Like, you can go hard on that thing, but even with someone who rides along, it's scary because they're not in control. Right, fair. Nobody has a problem getting on an airliner. Same thing. Okay, and I haven't. When I was very small, I flew on an airliner. So like the aviation thing, like really snuck up on me like a year and a half ago, almost coming up on 2 years, I guess. So I'm very new at it, and I can appreciate that. I know people who are not too into the flying stuff, particularly the tiny planes where you look at it and you're like, is that even gonna get off the ground? So yeah, if I ever want to come watch you fly and do ATC about 60 to 40% on VATSIM every day, awesome, excellent. I will. I'll look into it now that I'm almost done with Checkride. I'll hopefully chill out a little bit, so I appreciate that. And I do need to get more comfortable with the ATC, so that would probably be good for me. You gotta go get some food. Sounds good. I hope it is most delicious. And I appreciate you coming in and the raid and the follow. And yeah, so thank you, and hope to see you again soon. So we will. We'll do the approach so that I'm not just sitting here like babbling at you. So yes, all right. Getting reconfigured. Mushy brain is working. So we're about to turn on to our procedure turn. We're going. Hang on, I gotta get reconfigured here. All right. So we're right about at the VOR. We're coming up on, and I'm probably gonna go, yes, sterile cockpit a little bit so that I get this right this time. So I apologize if I miss anything. I'm not ignoring you, except kind of, because, yeah, because approach. All right, so we're getting on to 070. Hello, thank you. I will look at that when I, hang on. Okay, do not need to be that nose up or whatever is happening. We're getting on to 070. And we're gonna be starting our timer. Okay. We didn't quite make it there. And again, I actually do fly better in a real plane. So please don't, again, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I do. I'm just gonna, We're getting configured on the approach. I apologize. We'll get our timer going. All right, whoopsie daisy. We're gonna re-intercept our course. Not that fast. We're trending in, so we'll get over. I'm sorry, I have to fix my track IR. For some reason, it's wonky. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this, and then I center, and then I go like that, and then I'm better. Excellent. Oh no, I forget that the physics continues, and it ticks me off. Okay, getting back on, not, okay, all right. Sorry, apologize. Getting back on that radial, waiting for that 2 minutes. I promise I hold altitude better than this. Other thing is I do not fly in the mountains, and of course, because I wanted K-Dam, that airport it is in the mountains, and I didn't think about that. So the performance is different than I'm used to. So that's another contributing factor. But I promise I'm actually not a terrible pilot. Okay, it's probably a little slow. Got 30 seconds left. Getting back on that radial. And you know what? Actually, technically, we are going to get down to 7,000. Because that is what our minimum is for the outbound portion. Keep on that radial and just make sure we don't bust it. Getting back on. And we're turning out to 2.5. Standard rate. Not busting. So getting to 2.5. Sorry, a little high, that's fine. It's not actually, but we're gonna fix it. Again, hi, thank you. Again, thank you for putting up with, and I will. I'll check all those after I get done with the approach. And again, I just want to keep repeating, I actually fly better in the plane. I'm very precise. My needles are straight on. I like to blame the hardware a lot, especially the trim button. However, it is like it's potentially a calibration thing and just also a general technique being, yeah, that 15 seconds on the procedure turn. So yes, just I just like to make sure that you know that I'm not actually terrible at flying a plane, and there's just gonna be a plane falling out of the sky and you'll be like, yeah, that's probably her. Okay, 107 and 205. And or like I'm being very cavalier in an actual plane. I'm not. I'm very picky, particular, paranoid, all those things. I let myself be a little bit less so in the sim, just because I am so much of a that in reality. So we're getting on to 250. We're not gonna dyslexic that again. So our outbound was 70 and our inbound was 250. And because I was, you know, being myself, mushy brained, I did 270, and I was wondering why on earth it wasn't coming in. Probably because it's the wrong flippin' radial. All right. Continuing our standard rate to 205. Oy, 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 oy. Boom. All right. There we go. We'll wait for our needle to trend in. Keeping at that 7,000, however. 205. Needle is coming in. So we are going to, and we are, oh my goodness, flippin'. This is why I just want to, I know that I'm going miss, so why even put the carb heat and 10 degrees of flaps in, but okay. Again, I am mushy brained. I know what I'm supposed to do, and so carb heat should have been in, but it was not because we didn't approach, and I messed it up. And we're gonna leave the 10 degrees of flaps out because it's low approach only. Keep it on, and we're trending in, so technically we can start descending down, and we're gonna catch that not that far. Don't bank that far. 250. We're gonna capture it. Capturing that snipe with chocolate. Okay, here we go. we're a little, so we can get down to 6,000 by the VOR. We still got a little bit of capturing to do. It's not as bad as it could be though. We're gonna power out some more, watch that tachometer, make sure our VSI isn't wonky. Getting back over, also making sure we know that we're like around where the VOR is, because once we get close to the VOR, it's gonna start to get sensitive and we don't wanna chase it, because that just doesn't work. It's a little slow now. No, that's okay, we're fine. Okay, so we got that needle centered. After 6,000, our minimums are 4640, so we're going to be looking for 4,700 to really make sure that we don't bust again. We're going to get it right this time. We're going to do it. Alright, so we're coming to the 6,000 because we are not quite at the VOR, so we'll stop there. We'll keep on our radial, start adding a little bit of power as we're coming to 6,000. Not too much though. Not too much. We need to descend a little. We can descend a little bit more. We can descend a little bit more, but we just don't want to bust. That's the trick, isn't it? Don't bust. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hyperfixate either. That was my other problem, is the hyperfocusing. Continue the scan. Complete the scan. Scan is love. Scan is life. Literally. No, 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 no. Alright. We're gonna get everything re-centered again. Hate the trim button. Loathe it. Powering down a little bit. Getting back on that line. Also making sure, keeping our situational awareness up. And yep. We're gonna get back on that radial. We're getting close to the VOR, but oh, so don't go that far. Aim small, miss small, aim small, miss small. Aim small, miss small. Yeah, and one thing that I found in like this sim as well as the Redbird sim is that the yoke, and again, calibration issue, I'm sure, and so I have to figure that out at some point instead of just complaining about it. When you move the yoke on an actual plane, something happens. Whereas with this, in certain instances, you can be trying to turn just like that little smidgen and absolutely nothing moves. So the first time I did the Redbird sim for the instrument training, I got a vacuum failure, and I was trying to utilize my turn coordinator, but that seemed to not be working either, because no matter how far I was in it was saying that I was in a very hard bank, but no matter how far I turned okay, so we're getting close to the VOR, so we're just gonna pick the heading and go. So 250. So again, I'm moving the yoke, but it's not moving. Get to that heading and go. Keep that that flippin' altitude. Keep the heading. Keep the heading. And that was our flip, right? Yes, it was our flip. Good Lord. So now we can descend to 4,700, and we're gonna dive and drive it. Power's out and pitch down. Power out. Dive and drive it, 4,700. That's how we practiced it today on a very dive and drivey approach. But yeah, so I thought I was in, it said I was in a very steep bank, but no matter how far over, all the way over, I had the yoke all the way over, and my iPad actually kind of like fell. Hang on. Distracting myself now. So I thought that he had just like completely messed me up and I was just trying to use the whiskey compass in order to get myself back on track. I wasn't trusting the attitude indicator or the DG or the turn coordinator, so all I had left was my whiskey compass, which was also going around and around and around. So basically, I ended up crashing, and he told me, I basically, the graveyard spiral, if that's the correct term for that, and he said that the turn coordinator, now we're back on the thing, so now we gotta go the other way. He said that the turn coordinator, it has its limits. However, that seemed a little bit much. I had never experienced that degree before. So yeah, I guess that was a rant to say these controls do not work like the actual plane that I fly. Alright, so we're gonna get that needle centered again. We're getting down to 4,700. We're still supposed to be diving and driving. And technically our minimums are actually 4640, dive and drive. Yep, we're okay. Needle is goodish, but then we gotta get back over. Can you please go down like I asked you to? You know what? Full idle. How's that? Getting back on the line. I'm kind of concerned that I actually put the clouds a little bit low now, but that's fine, because you know what? We're gonna go mist anyway. Oh, okay. Not busting, but not doing that either. And my DME is, I think, completely off, so I don't know what's happening. Hang on. What are you doing? Oh, for the love. Sorry, hang on. Well, at this point... There you are, you little poop. Okay. Alright, we got 1.3 miles to not bust too much these mins. Come on. So we're gonna keep our heading. We're gonna watch. I should have this up here so that I don't have to keep looking down, but I didn't think about that, I guess. Mushy brain is mush. Stop it. Nose up, you little... There. 0.8 miles. Alright, we got this. We got this. We got this. We just hold it. We just hold it. And then we'll see how we did. Stop a bit. Not that far, not that fast. Because if we were to get out of the clouds, we don't want to go back in. We're still hoping. 0.2 miles. 0.1. And... pause. Alright, 0 miles. We'll see where we're at. Alright, okay. Sim is always way more sensitive than the real thing. I think to a... do you mean... Hang on. Instrument-wise or hardware-wise? Because, like, I guess I get that, like, at an extent. But it's those, like... I don't know what they're specifically called, but, like, right when you do the yoke or whatever, there's, like, no reaction. And then, like, after that, like, with this, I'm just, like, jerking around all over the place. So, yes. So, we're going to take the cloud... we're going to do live weather, or... there. Live weather. Real time, or no, it's dark. So we'll look at it, and then we'll maybe do like a sunset flight back. That'd be kind of fun. So there we were. We didn't do horribly. We did not bust minimums too much. That's terrible. But I'm probably... I'll have to look at... I'm going to look at the plate again and, like, again, do plan of action and everything, so... yeah. So that was that. That was second attempt at the approach, and we didn't do horribly. Again, I do better in the actual plane. So I'm gonna quick look at the stuff that happened. So head drippy, I don't know, I'm sorry. And Shampasta. Thank you for the follows again. Thank you for putting up with me and my stream of shame at the moment. It's usually not a stream of shame, but tonight, that's what you get. I'm sorry. So, we'll figure out, I mean, if you guys have a thought, would you like to do sunset? Would you like to do live time? We're just gonna head back to, ooh, shoot. We can try to do live time, but we took off from a private strip. So there's not gonna, ooh, shoot. But now my, that'll be fine, I think. We took off from a private strip, so there's not gonna be any light. So that could be an issue. Evening, how's it going? We're doing our, we're gonna hope that we passed our VOR redo, and now we're heading back to the airport to get our temporary airman certificate. So I kind of want to do the sunset, because that looked kind of, ooh, that's cool. Oh, kind of want a little bit of sun. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, that's nice. Awesome. All right, so we're just gonna GPS VOR it back. And now I just gotta find the direct to. There we go. All right. I'm gonna set this here now. All right. And we shall go. We're on our way. We'll go back in the cockpit. I all but have my instrument rating, woman. I know, but still. Fly by the stars. No. Well, but landing's a different story. I don't know how to fly by the stars either. That would be terrifying. And I actually do have to so the airport I fly out of should probably throttle up a little bit, take the carb heat out. I already did that, I guess. The airport I fly out of is very small. It is a grass strip with trees on either end and cornfields on either side. So it's a little bit, and there's, the only lights it has are little spots. They're little, just basically, they line one side of the runway, so you know where it is. But, yeah. And like I said, there's trees on either end, so it's a little bit scary flying in and out of there at night. I love night flying, but I don't get to do it much because I am nervous about flying out of my home airport. So for commercial, we talked about that today, my instructor and I am gonna have to, we're gonna hopefully get me comfortable with that, and because I have to do it by myself. I have to do something by myself. And now I forgot what just happened. Ooh. I feel like I can't see as well as I would like to. Oh God, okay. There's the mountain. And again, like I said, I don't fly in the mountains, so I'm terrified and probably really bad at it. I completely forgot about the mixture thing where I have to lean it. The plane I fly, you do not lean it below 5,000. And that was news to me after flying it for. So I did most of my training in the winter actually, and so I didn't have to really lean it at all. But then I got to winter, got to summer, brain is mush, got to summer, and then I had to start leaning it. And so I was doing it below 5,000, and apparently I wasn't supposed to do that. So oops. Sounds like a nice black hole approach. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. but I actually did make a landing. And I want to say without the landing light, because the landing light that we have, it's both the taxi and landing light, and it's on the same button. It's just a out 1 for taxi light, out 2 for landing light. And we just never used the landing light because it pops the circuit breaker. So I accidentally, I assume it was because I was nervous and stuff, but I ended up pulling the whole landing light out. Or sorry, that sounded bad. I pulled it out to the landing light. I pulled it out the 2 notches, and it popped the circuit breaker, I guess. Oh, look, we do have stars. And I didn't realize it, but I was able to land it by myself with the instructor. Because whatever light there was reflecting off of the snow. And so I was like, oh, I actually could see, and I was able to land it and everything. And then I realized that that's what I had done. And then my instructor made fun of me. He does that a lot. I do stuff to be made fun of a lot. Okay, I hear you're going for commercial. Yes. Am I headed for ATP? No. What are my aviation goals? I don't know. Like I said, I was going on a different path for a long, long time. And then stuff happened, and I went off that, and was trying to figure out what I was doing next. And then more stuff happened, and I was like, flying looks fun. Maybe I'll do that someday. And I ended up taking care of an elderly relative who was a pilot. And when I was kind of starting to think about it a little bit more, and that just kind of solidified it. And it was a really great experience, and it happened, and then I was able to do it, and yeah. So like, not until about a year and a half. It's got to be only like a year and a half. No, why did you do that? The pressure change. So I am gonna have to get the ATIS for. I don't have an ATIS. It's a private strip. Hang on. So yeah, I'm not sure. There's a lot of different options. I've talked to a variety of people who all give me different options. My instructor, I told him a while ago I wasn't going to be an instructor because I don't think I could do it. And so he gave me other options, but now he's like, you should just do it. I'm like, but I don't know if I want to. He's like, well, but you should just do it. And I do. I kind of trust his judgment. I do. I trust his judgment. So we'll see. Maybe after I get the commercial and everything, maybe I'll be more comfortable with it. So yeah, so not ATP, but then again, that could change too. So I really don't know. There's a lot of stuff that sounds fun. It just depends on what's available and what I have the ability and skill and hours for at whatever time that I actually get to that point. So yeah, I've heard like hello? I don't know if that's like somebody around. Hello, if you're flying with me or not, I don't know. It's also kind of terrifying, as usual. I am not. Okay. Oh, I could have been. I definitely could have been. Thank you for letting me know. But the first major thing that my instructor brought up a while ago was like the medical transport stuff. The one thing is I'm kind of a baby about weather. So I need to get over that. But I'm a little bit hermity. I'm not actually that social. So I would kind of prefer to not deal with passengers because I've like heard things, and I don't want like the corporate thing either. I just don't want to play that game. But then again, I may have heard things incorrectly. My instructor's been telling me things where it's like it's not what I've heard it to be, and it's good, it's fine, I can handle it. So we'll see. I'm getting into everything at a good time. Lots of opportunity in the years to come. Fair, fair. I mean, I got some hours to go yet, but yeah, definitely. And it's fun too because my instructor, number one instructor, he got me through my private, and then he started and ended me on my commercial or on my instrument, and then we're gonna do a little bit of commercial. But he disappeared for a little bit for class to go for regional. So, kind of getting that process from him was interesting, and yeah, just meeting a lot of different people and getting their viewpoints and stuff and hearing what they do. Bush piloting sounded fun too. Sorry, work distracted you. Absolutely fine, no worries. But fly your own prop. Okay, sure. You mean you fly your own single prop aircraft, but it's just for spraying the fields. You're not a pilot. I don't. What? It kind of sounds like you're a pilot. It's not that hard, but to get an actual pilot's license, don't think you could put your hands in others' lives. Not for you. What? So, and here's the thing. So, during the summer, out from the home airport that I fly out of, we had the crop dusters. We had a lot of crop dusters coming in and out of there. And from what I've heard, it is dangerous and skillful. So if you're doing that, I guess I'm not understanding. It sounds fly your own prop. You mean you fly your own single prop aircraft? I don't see how that's not a pilot. Unless I'm misunderstanding you. So you didn't. It's not that hard to get. You're not a qualified pilot. Are you admitting things to me here? Am I being, what's the word? Am I an accomplice to things? Interesting. Okay. Okay. And no, that's fair. So is it a height thing? Ask you anytime about, okay, sorry, I have to go back up 1 second. Ask you anytime about corporate stuff, medical transport or airlines, done all that. Sounds good, absolutely. I'm willing to hear everything. I'm terrible at questions, so if you just wanted to like word vomit stuff, I'm good with that as well. But yeah, that's so cool. And I love to hear stories too. I really enjoy hearing stories. You're not a qualified pilot. No, you're trying to make sense. But what happened? Wait, delete your comment. No, no deleting of the comments. We're pretty free here. Pretty free. We're proper here, kind of. Let's not get you arrested. Oh, okay. All right. Deleting. No. That's super interesting though. So how did you get into that and then I guess not like go full? 'Cause I've heard of things where like people will start their student pilot training and then just continue and not go the full distance legally. You know what I mean? So interesting. I do. I just think that again, from everything that I've heard, like the crop dusting. Again, you're very low to the ground, and yeah. So that yeah. Can I ask how many hours you have? Or I guess you probably don't log. I'm sorry, I'm asking all the wrong questions. I apologize. Well, there was a plane, and the fields needed watering, and you know me. Okay, sounds good. Oh, Aussie Life, that's absolutely fair. So FAA is not in part of that. Hours since you were 13, you're 30 now. Oh my, okay. So you got all the hours. So you like have no interest in like going and getting it to go fly around? 'Cause it is fun. You get to go see like go, well, not up in the clouds, but go up and around the clouds and see things. And you didn't think you could fly an Airbus? You don't have to fly an Airbus. Like if something happened where I didn't have to go like get my commercial or anything, I would totally be fine just flying around the trashy Cessna that I fly now. I'm cool with that. Just flying that stuff, amazing. I'm cool with it. So, okay, and that's totally fine. I'm just curious. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. Huh. So thank you for letting me ask you a bunch of not incriminating questions, but probably asking you for too much info questions. I'm a very curious person, so I'm sorry. You're that's so interesting to me. You're scared of flying unless you're unless you're in control. Anything with wheels on the ground. Let's go. Okay. No worries. You're good. I'm rolling with it. I'm good. I'm a curious person and I like hearing about it, and this is just kind of boggling my mind. So it's very interesting to me. I appreciate it. Well, I don't want to ask any more potentially yeah, potentially revealing questions. So I'll leave that. But awesome. Wheels on the ground. Cool, excellent. Well, I was gonna say, I mean, do you do other stuff? Do you do like boats, or do you do like I don't know, like other stuff too? Is it just anything that is somewhat attached to Earth? Oh, it's illegal here to. Okay, shh. Nobody heard that. But who cares in the middle of nowhere? And you know what? That's the thing. In the middle of nowhere, you do. You end up having those. You end up having that stuff. So that's it, huh? Right. You race motocross. Cool. So how'd you get into that? How's that going? I don't know. That's interesting. I knew somebody who raced, but I haven't kept in touch. I don't know if it's probably not the same. I've been on a little 50. I don't know. I don't know the terminology, but like the little mini bike, yeah. Queen of the inculpating inquiry. I know I'm such a curious person, and I just yeah, if I'm the curious, I kill the cat apparently. I'm the curious that kills the cat. 50cc, maybe yeah, and it's the little yeah, it's a little bike. It's a little bike, and yeah. Sorry, work again, BRB. No worries. I apologize for distracting you from stuff. Oh, we're like above the airport. I have no idea where it is. We're crossing over the airport. Putting the hand down so I can see what's happening. Okay, so we gotta turn and kind of circle, because I don't know what's happening. Turning, circling, and we're gonna use the aerial map. I have no idea. You know what? Actually, no. We're crossing midfield. We're crossing midfield, I should say. Shoot. No, this is a terrible. What am I doing? Nope. I was supposed to go the other way. So we're crossing midfield currently. Is that it right there? I think that's it right there. Amazing. We're gonna see what. Okay. We're gonna. We can land with a potential tailwind, right? Oh gosh, now I can't see where I am. We came off there. So okay, we're gonna land how I think we're potentially maybe supposed to. Hang on, but we went like that. Sorry, hang on. Yeah. So confused. Turning right. I should probably lose some altitude. Oh my god. Like I said, I promise I am actually better at flying in an actual plane. I follow all the rules. I'm not saying that in any sort of directed fashion, I promise. But yeah, especially since I am the one streaming, I need to make sure that that is clear, that I follow all the rules. I promise. Don't come and get me. Don't come and take my certificate and my almost certificate. What am I trying to do? I'm at 7,000. I need to lose like 3,000. I need to lose 3,000 feet. And I need to find the airport again and not run into mountains. Good lord. Apologize. All right. Oh, and there's a reflection. This is gonna be fun. It is. It's like that thing, kind of, I think. Which is what you want to hear from your pilot. 4,150. Oh, shoot, and I didn't switch the altimeter either. Oh, God, hang on. All right, pausing for a second. But we're visual... No, we're doing it right, doing it right. Weather. Hacienda sur Luna. What is nearby? Okay, so we got K-Dam. The 21st at 02. I can hear stuff going wonky. Okay, we're fine, I think. 190 at 6. Still? We're gonna check K-Dam just to see if there's... No, that's not what I wanted. K-Dam, where are you? Where is... Why isn't it... I need... Shoot. No. I need my altimeter. You know what? Screw it. Altimeter is 3007. And we're gonna go... We're gonna roll with it. If I can just see. 300... 307. Okay. Okay. We're good, kind of, maybe. Crank that on a little bit, and honestly, we're gonna readjust the track IR, and then we're gonna land this thing. What? That's kind of better. Okay. I still have no idea where what just happened. Okay. So we're gonna slip it. That's the wrong way to slip it. That's the wrong way to, okay. Hang on. I also need my visual reference. I'm sorry. Oh god. Alright. So oops, not like that. Oops. 2,000 feet to lose, and then we're gonna be, oops. What? We're very much over a mountain, apparently. Oops. And now we gotta look for the airport. What is happening? Oh god, we might be doing this off. Oh, what's happening? That's different. Hang on. 4,300? Since when? So my altimeter is way flipping off. Okay. That's nice. That's cool. Excellent. Amazing. Well, we're gonna bring it in. Oh god. And we're turning like so. And we're hoping for the best. Where is it? Exactly what you want to hear from your pilot. Oh, I almost feel like that might be it. I think we're on track, kind of. Oh, we're gonna hope. Oh god. Okay. We're good. We're fine. 4,000 feet. Oh, that was not good. It's a windsock! We made it! I'm so sorry again. Brain is mush and it's the sim. And I did what we were supposed to do. Well, actually, I guess I'll... What? I'm so confused. We took off from there. We landed there, but we did... Oh, now we got a back taxi. Alright, well, we'll... sorry. I had my track IR up. Okay. Single pilot resource management, cockpit distractions, threat and error management. Check. All of the above. All of the boxes. Oh no, I know, I'm sorry. That was terrible. Oh, and I was pressing the wrong button again for my flaps. Hacienda Sewer Luna traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 back taxi. West. Runway. Hacienda Sewer Luna. You're a lot more calm at the time of your death than you thought you'd be. Hey, at least we're all going together. I hope the peanuts were good. The little pretzels, little cup of soda. I don't know what's on airlines these days, so apologize. We made it though. We made it. Look it. I cannot see though. We're gonna turn our landing light on. Ah, what did I do? You know what? We're not gonna turn our landing light on because I don't have a landing light in the plane. Well, I have a landing light in the plane. It's just questionable. CFIT check. Yep. I was highly under control. I flew that into the terrain, onto the wheels. Absolutely. So, yeah. So hopefully land back at DPE's home airport without any of that stuff happening. And then we land, we taxi in, I take out the checklist because he likes checklists, and I do the thing just to not give him any chance to be like, you know what? No. You didn't do the thing, so, yeah. Then we're gonna do what we want after we clear everything. Carb heat goes out, flaps go out, all the things. And then we park in front of the fuel because I have to fly back. And then he says, yeah, okay, you're good. All right, let's go do paperwork. I'll be like, okie dokie. We're gonna go park by this plane here. Looks like a good place. And we'll drift king it in. Oh, there's no parking there. No, there it is. Yeah, I'm used to flying on, or not flying on grass, taxiing on grass. Cause that's what I fly out of. So we're okay over here. We're good. Okay, so that was that. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh. Oh. I actually got a little nervous yesterday because well, I mean, apart from everything else, I had to fly back to my home airport and it was getting close to sundown. So I was like, oh no. But I got in before sundown. It was good. Then we're going to put it on live weather so that we can see what it's really like. Beautiful. Oh. Awesome. Amazing. Okay, so then, well, again, before all that, we shut down the plane. So, flaps go up, carb heat goes in, fuel's on both, trim for takeoff, avionics go off, lights go off. I did not, okay, I never put the pitot heat. I did put the pitot heat on and then I turned it off. I don't understand. It changes things on me. And then mixture goes out. We let it die. Mags out. Or mags click all the way to off. Battery off. Oops. And off. And it doesn't give it to me for my logbook. Oh well, that's fine. Oh. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I mean, you can't see much. Is it like really dark for you though? I'm sorry. I think it's like a lot darker on what you guys see than my stuff. So I apologize for that. Okay. So, we're going to go to the main menu. We're going to get some pretty music on. We will debrief. We'll look at little nav map. And yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so tired. But that was a lot. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, was I was hesitant to do the stream tonight. Because stream of shame. But I appreciate you guys a lot. That was a lot of fun. So yeah. Yeah, so we took off from Hacienda Sur Luna, and we, as usual, wiggled our way up the VOR. Well, and then all of a sudden, ForeFlight shouted at me that I was at 500 feet because I completely neglected to look for mountains. Because I don't fly in the mountains, so we had to figure that out, and we went, and it was fine. We didn't crash. Good lord, look at those. Ooh, the turns aren't terrible, but we'll talk about that one. So we went up, and we went in, and we went out, and it was this one first. I know it was this one first. And we went out, and I mixed them up. And I thought that I was supposed to be going on 270 when the outbound radial was 70, the inbound radial was 250, so I mixed them up and I thought I was going at 270. So I'm waiting for the needle to come in, and it's not coming in, and I look at my ForeFlight and I'm already past it. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Ugh, rookie mistake. So then we figured it out. We got back on track, kind of, apparently. Just look at this wiggly IFR spaghetti. So we got down. The clouds were not quite low enough, but it was fine. We dealt with it. And then we went and we re-intercepted that track again because we wanted to practice what I'm actually going to be doing for VOR approach for finalizing Checkride. We kind of got off a little bit here. I do. I gotta figure that out. I'm hoping to get more. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness gracious! All right, my bad. This is why. This is why. Brain is full mush. I'm so sorry. Among friends here, I do. I appreciate it. Thank you. No actual shame. Glad I'm learning and sharing. It is. It's still. Yeah. I do. I absolutely appreciate that, and it does make me feel better because it was a little rough today. But okay, so I guess we'll start over. I'll do it quick though since you already heard it. So we went here, IFR spaghetti, found the mountains, realized we were at 500 feet AGL in the clouds, so that was terrifying. And then we continued, wiggled our way up, messed up the inbound heading, and got back on track, went, did it, and then we re-intercepted, and that's around where we were. So then kind of, yeah, messed that up a little bit, that intercept up. And then I just want to, they're not perfect, but I'll take these apart from all of this stuff. They're like little socks. So yeah, so we got on track. Yeah, so then we were actually, I guess, on track on our 250 track, tracked back in. I think then it was this one. Oh, so we went like that, and then we went like that. So we were a little off on the second one, and I say we, but I was the one making all the mistakes. So again, hope you enjoyed your pretzels. Yeah, so then we figured out what we were doing. We went direct back to, well, a little wiggly back to November Mike 78, and we landed we configured and landed questionably. Didn't make any calls, and we did whatever this was. We were at 500 feet AGL way over here, and then we were at 200 feet AGL, and we just kind of like skidded it onto the runway. Which I apologize for. It was kind of fun though. They look good from here considering the 152 in the sim. Right. So yeah, so I'm gonna, and I also want to say too, my tracks in real life are very much straighter than that. I for my discovery flight plane-iversary, I called it, I actually went and flew and did I made a candle and a 1 on my track. I have a picture of it. If you guys, I guess I can throw this out there. If you're interested, I do have a Discord, and now that I don't know what's happening. What? Oh, okay. So I have a bunch of spaces in my chat box. I don't know how many. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Select all. It should work. So yeah. So I was focusing on the training. I'm hoping to be to be more active in it. We do a lot of different stuff. So yeah, so I guess what I was saying, somewhere in there I have my my picture track, my track art for the plane, and it was all just it was all on the fly, so that gives you an idea that I actually can fly a plane properly. If you wanted to check that out. But be happy to have you. If not, that's absolutely fine. Hope to see you around here again. Otherwise, wherever else, not sure. We'll find it. And I'll go back and make sure that I didn't like miss anybody. Thank you again for all of the follows. Thank you for the raid. I absolutely appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, it was a rough couple of days, and that was a lot of fun, and it got me back on track a little bit, so I appreciate it. What aircraft am I training in real life? A Skyhawk, so a 172, but it looks very close to the 152 in the sim. Basically I just have a 430 in the middle, no ADF, and yeah, but otherwise, like the steam gauges, it's basically that. So yeah, and it's been fun. I really like it. I like the I like that plane. I like that airport that I fly out of. Never want to leave. I'm probably getting a little bit too comfortable in the plane. I have to start branching out a little bit. So yeah. So that was, again, stream of shame, practicing retraining for my VOR approach. Again, honestly, the fact that that's the only thing that I have to redo, I'm happy about that. So that's probably gonna be, I don't know what we're flying next. I assume that I'll want to start working on the commercial stuff, but I haven't started studying, and honestly, I'll probably want to wait a little bit. Give myself a little bit of a break. So we might just, I don't know, we might play around a little bit. We'll see what happens. And I'm gonna try and get back to my regular schedule. So what that is, to everyone who's new, hello, welcome. To everyone who's not, but also has only been around maybe while I've been doing the flying, I actually started this with reading, so I would like to get back to that, especially because Spooktober is coming up. We're gonna want to read some scary, spooky stories. I'm so excited. And that's usually on Thursdays, but I haven't been doing Thursdays. And then Sunday, we do random games, sometimes Minecraft, and yeah. And then Tuesdays are flying. So that's kind of the schedule. Probably we'll just plan on Sunday for now, and we either, if I can find some fun, interesting games, we'll do that. Otherwise, we might just make it Minecraft. We'll probably chill out a little bit. If I feel like I need to, maybe we'll fly one more time, do the VOR approaches again. but it might even be not good for me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but potentially, like, next time is probably gonna be Sunday. If you join my Discord, if you don't want to, that's fine. Otherwise, because I usually put stuff in there if I do decide not to, or if I do decide to, or whatever. But yeah, so that's what that is, and I apologize at the end here. I usually babble a lot, but I'll brain is mush, and I'll try to keep it concise now. So I think that's it. If there's any other questions or any other comments, any other stories, whatever, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna get some much needed sleep if I actually can sleep. But yeah. So yes, again, that was Stream of Shame, fixing things, getting it right, doing it good, getting it done, getting that rating. And then, yeah. So to whoever got lost and found their way here somehow, or found their way back, thanks for being here. Again, I really, really do appreciate it. You really brighten my day. So good stream as always. Thank you. I do. I really appreciate it. Hello. Hi. We just finished up. I'm sorry. But yeah. Brain is moosh. And bye. I know. I'm sorry. Well, we're probably potentially going to be doing Minecraft on Tuesday on Sunday if you're interested. Otherwise, flying again on Tuesday. Flying's always on Tuesdays. So yeah, happy to have you here for however short or brief a period. It was brief, but it was brilliant. Sorry. And now I'm just getting into the weird stuff. Yes, sounds good. Sorry. So yeah, that's all that. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great whatever's gonna be for you, and we'll see where everything takes us at this point. Got some stuff to figure out, and we'll figure it out, and I'll try and get on a more proper like time schedule and everything. And yeah, so again, I appreciate you bearing with me. I appreciate you putting up with me. And yeah, thanks. Hope you had a good time. I had a really good time. And if I missed anything, again, like, brain is just gone at this point. It's checked out. So yes. So anyway, sorry. Thank you again so much, and bye.